So the basic purpose for which we are promoting PMWANI is to develop entrepreneurship among the small and micro businesses, because we have seen very small shops that can earn from this venture. Theme of the scheme is to give a major boost for use of internet at significant low cost. That is a major purpose. Proliferate broadband access to public Wi-Fi hotspots in all the areas. No license or registration fees required for the hotspot providers. That is the PDO. Massive encouragement for entrepreneurs to leverage broadband and boost income for small and medium entrepreneurs in line of the with PCO, whatever we are having about 15-20 years back. So in the same line, government has promoted this scheme. So this is just a recalling what we are having a PCO long back in after 20 years. In the similar fashion, that is done in the PDO. They will sell data now. Earlier they used to sell the telephone line given by some providers. So this is the basic architecture. So what has been done in the PMWANI. Actually, what we know is that Wi-Fi was given from long by the ISPs only. So what there are various jobs that need to be performed by the ISPs, and all the jobs are entrusted to the ISPs itself. There was no other entity in between. But in this case, PMWANI, the government has thought that to unbundle all the activities, whatever is done by an ISP, into 4 components. There will be a PDO, then the PDOA, then the app provider, and the central registry. So whatever activities is done to give an internet to any user, all the activities has been unbundled here. Therefore, small entrepreneurs can be engaged now. Earlier it was not possible because it was a very high cost for the providers, so big providers can only provide internet. Now that internet, after unbundling, the cost has come down, no registration is there, so the small entrepreneur and others can also be involved in this activity. And in the long run, it will generate a lot of employment in the country. So this is the major framework what we have shown, and that framework is actually built by the Govt. The Govt people is here, so they know very well. So they have designed this very. So these are all the activities have been divided in 4 parts: the PDO provider, then the central registry, and the PDO. And earlier, TSP and ISP core network was shown in this slide. All these activities, whatever is entrusted to ISPs, has been unbundled into 4 parts. And the central registry is directly looked after by CDOT, because that is a regulatory authority to keep all the data of PDO or the PDOA or the users, whatever they are using in the internet, they register the thing in their own registry for audit purpose by the government. So this is how a PDO will function. They will have an internet backhaul, because they will have a router of their own, and there is a PoE, there is a device which is called access point, and they will connect the device with their backhaul connection, and a Wi-Fi hotspot will be created with a specific SSID given by the PDOA, and the public can access that SSID to get the internet through Wi-Fi. So that is the basic architecture or the technology which is followed for building a PDOA, and that is very simple. We are giving the device to them which is pre-configured. They need to just plug and play. They need not do anything else, any technical knowledge they need not require. So just install that as per the diagram, and then the Wi-Fi hotspot will be created, and that can be given to the public. So this is the basic functionalities of the different stakeholders. First, the PDO. The PDO will establish, maintain and operate compliant Wi-Fi access points or routers and deliver broadband service to subscribers, which will be PMWANI compliant. Then there are aggregators. Aggregators are responsible for authorization and accounting of the PDO. Then comes the app provider. App providers will develop the application, whatever is required to access the hotspots, and they will make it available to the public. And then comes the central registry maintained by CDOT. They are responsible to keep all the details of a provider, the aggregators and the PDOs and the users also. They will keep the data, whatever they are using every day.
What user will give? What user data will be kept?
User data means whenever we go to internet, some log data is created. Which site we are browsing, how long we were there. So all the data actually it will go ultimately to CDOT, Central Registry. But the PDOA aggregators are also responsible to keep the data for 1 year, as per mandated by CDOT. So we need to preserve the data, and on demand we need to produce that to the government. So that data are kept for the users for security reasons. So these are the function of PDO in details. They will establish and operate WANI compliant Wi-Fi access points, which will be given by aggregator. They will connect the access point with any internet connection taken from any ISP. It can be Geo, BSNL. There is no restriction in that. Then Wi-Fi access point or any PDO will logically connected with the captive portal of the aggregator, because we have built a portal also that is called captive portal. That captive portal will connect with the PDO. As per the WANI framework, PDO will have commercial agreement with PDOA. Aggregators, every aggregator will have a commercial agreement with the PDO for giving their service. Whatever revenue will be generated, that will be shared between the PDO and the PDOA for maintaining the total architecture. Any PDO can establish multiple access points. There is no restrictions in how many access points a PDO can install. They can install a multiple, any number of.
How much PDO has to give to PDOA?
PDO has to give nothing as a license fee. There is no fee actually. No fee is there, but whatever revenue is generated, that will be shared in a ratio of 65%. At present, we are doing that. 65%, 35% will be shared. 65% will go to the PDO, 35% will come to the PDOA. Again, as a brand, we have built a brand as Apna Wi-Fi to promote this among the public and others. Who can become a PDO? There is no restriction in who can become a PDO. Anyone who is having an internet connection, a router in their shop or in their home, they can become a PDO. Someone can use that to generate business, which is the basic purpose of this scheme, and someone can just for a pocket money they can do that. So that is also possible. So anyone can come forward and can do that. But we are proposing that yes, village level entrepreneurs or grocery shop owners or tea stalls, small tea stalls owners, kirana shops, vegetable shops, restaurant owner, etc. They can become a PDO. What they need to do is they need to have a electricity connection and internet connection of minimum 100 Mbps. For their business, we are suggesting that they can take more than that or less than that. That depends on the PDO. But for business purpose, what we have seen is that 100 Mbps is sufficient to cater to the locality. Apply to PDOA. There is an online process. We have built an online process for application from PDO. We are having our own portal, so they can apply on that. And after that, they need to pay, raise a purchase order for the web or the access point, and then sign an agreement with us. Then they will receive the web. We will install that. We will pre-configure the device and we will send them. They can plug and play, or otherwise we can give the support for installation. And then we will put the data of video in the central registry. That is our part. We will do that, and after that, once it is approved by the central registry, they can start their work. They can build up the hotspot and can connect the public.
So the user, what a user is, so he has to connect like he should log in every time.
No. So how consumers will access the broadband? So they need to download Apna Wi-Fi mobile app from Google Play Store. It is available.
How many person can connect into one of the access point?
Okay, so I will come to that. I will come to that in the next slide. So how a consumer can access the internet? They need to download an Apna Wi-Fi mobile app from the Google Play Store. It is available. So it is a free app. They can download and then get registered and authenticated. After that, the app on the mobile will show available WANI networks. What I told you just now. Consumer will choose available WANI network and recharge either online or through browsers, and then use the network with the balances adjusters. So that is a simple process which a consumer can follow to access the WANI network. So this is just where we will get the app we have shown. So you go to Google Play Store, search Apna Wi-Fi, you will find the app. That is the logo. Now consumer benefit. how the consumer will be benefited. First of all, the consumer can use the internet in smartphone or in laptop or any device where Wi-Fi can be enabled. So no router, no installation cost is required for the consumer. All over India they can use this network. Wherever they will go, if apna PMWANI network is available, they can just use our app and can go to any other network. 1 GB of data cost around 1 rupee. This is a high speed internet because it will come from an internet backhaul FTTH connection.
How do I connect on a laptop?
Yes, laptop is available because one.
Is the app for laptop also?
No app. You do the registration in app for only once. After that, whenever you want to get connected from the laptop, you just select the Wi-Fi from there. If any WANI network is available in this vicinity, you will get that name. You just click on that. A username password will be shown. Then that username is the mobile number which you have given at the time of registration in the app. And the password what you have set in that, you just use that username and password. You are true. You can just use the internet.
So basically any device.
Any device. You can do it from any device. Because in the MH military hospital in Shillong, after 2-3 days, they called us that we need to use that in our smart TV, and they have done that. So that is also true. That yes, it can be done from a smart TV also. So there are flexible data plans are there, like daily, weekly, fortnightly, and monthly. One more important thing is that mobile data network is upgraded every time. From 3G it has come to 4G, now it is 5G is coming. So they need to upgrade their mobile also accordingly. But in Wi-Fi, everyone knows that there is no dependency on any mobile network, so they need not upgrade their mobile. They can use their Wi-Fi, high-speed Wi-Fi internet from their existing mobile itself. So there is a benefit for the user also. No SIM card is required for the internet access. Everyone knows for Wi-Fi you need not have any SIM card. You just require the application and the connection, and you can use that from any mobile. So this is the minimum investment. As I told that they need to have a internet connection and then they need to purchase the Wi-Fi access points only, that much. Then there are two costs only. One is for purchasing the access point, and another one is monthly charge for the this one, internet backhaul connection. Whatever. This is how the PDO will get their revenue. Actually, what happens is that whenever a consumer recharges, all accounting and authentication is done by aggregator. So the portal is maintained by aggregator through CDOT. So that money will go to the PDOA account. And every month, whatever agreement is there with the PDO, that aggregator will distribute or share the money with the PDO. So that is the current situation. This is the trend. What we are doing with CDOT is that we are upgrading our software portal. So from the next month, from the month of October, there will be a direct settlement. Means when in the real time, whenever a customer recharges, okay, at the very moment you will get your share back in your account. So that has been done already. Now we are just testing it, and from the next month it will be made operational. So you need to wait anymore. Instantly you will get your money. So this is a return of calculation, sample return of calculation. What we have seen, some PDOs are doing. So if one PDO installs one access point, okay. So number of user per access point is 128. That means the access point whichever is available with us right now, the CDOT compliant access point, at a time you can serve 128 users. You can have 500, 600, 1000 users registered with your system, but at a time when uploading and downloading is going on, 128 users can do that. Number of users we have considered 128, then average 100 Mbps internet connection, it is around 800 rupees. So recharge per user is, if you consider that every 128 users are recharging for 1 month, that is 99 rupees. If someone use that internet for a single day and they recharge for 25 days, then it is more than 100. But we have considered only 99 rupees. So what revenue is coming, you will get 65%. So you are getting 8,236 rupees. your monthly revenue after deducting the broadband charge, it is around 7,436. That is 7,000 rupees.
So PDO don't have to worry about paying GST
Return and everything.
all this.
No. It will be taken care of because of this is the first time internet selling without any license. You can sell internet without any license. This is the first time the scheme has come in India. Then
That tagline is
everyone will require internet, and as the time goes on, more requirement will come for using the internet. Then it is a business for all because there is no license, no regulations. Only a monitoring is there from the government of India, so anyone can, from Chayala to Morona. That is our purpose. It is a government scheme, so no one will suspect what type of business you are doing. You are doing a novel business. So passive income. Once you install that, you need not do anything. You just need to tell the public from your acquaintances so that they can use that. Then unlimited earning scope. There is unlimited earning scope because you can have more access point, multiple access point. If you go on installing from the success from one, starting from one, you can earn any limit. There is no limit. So low investment, high return. Then install today, earn from tomorrow. That is important because once you plug and play the access point, you can start earning from tomorrow if you have selected a good location where public is available. Then high speed, unlimited usage and low cost ever. So it is the lowest cost ever internet which you can give to the public. And
there is a ease of doing business and encourage a local shop or even a tea stall, or you can start a small establishment to provide data connectivity through Wi-Fi hotspot as a last mile connectivity. And on very next slide, there is a silent feature. As we have already told, there is ease of doing business. So for the last person who is providing these services, do not bother about the registration process, fee, any rule and regulation. There is nothing implication on the last PDO rules. So even a illiterate person just like install a device and then they sell the data as they are selling tea or something else. There is no license required for PDO, but there is a on the upper side there is a public data office aggregator. So as there is no implication or license or registration applicable to the PDO, so there is on the upper side there is an aggregator of this all the PDO who do all the accounting. PDO do not have even a bother about the authentication and the taking the money directly in. So they are just doing the business, just installed and they are doing the business. Aggregator will all do arithmetic things, billings and authentication parties handled by the aggregator. And as all the directives come from the government of India, so on the basis of the letters from the secretary or the head of the ministries, we at the state level offices operates. So we have a letter from Secretary D to the Secretary Ministry of Urban Affairs on this regarding integration of Wi-Fi hotspots under a smart city mission. There are smart city is Shillong is one of the smart city under a smart city mission. So as per the directive, each smart city have a Wi-Fi hotspots which should be compliant under PMWANI. And if the hotspot is already working, we need to migrate these hotspots under the PMWANI. And if any new project or a new hotspot is going to be installed, it should be as per the PMWANI infrastructure. Second, we have a letter from the Secretary for Public and Distributions, so to the Secretary Telecom. In this letter, the Secretary tell that there is a ample amount of opportunity for fair price shop to make become a PDO and provide the data services also.
What about the equipments?
Yes.
Equipments will be,
Equipment will be provided by the PDAO aggregator. As I have already told that there is no need to bother about the last mile connectivity PDO. So all this equipment and necessary support will be provided by public data office aggregator.